Hello everybody and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment what you want to see more of on the channel, and subscribe if you find yourself coming back. When we last left off, we finished exploring the bedroom, our bedroom, the guest bedroom that we're staying in because we were guests at the mansion that our cousin lives. We could take a nap, but I think that's enough exploring the bedroom. Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Might as well head back out. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tara to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you made it back to the town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has a feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Doggo! There's a doggo! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering people! Wait. Oh, Gretchen's the dog. Right. You're right. Why, I do declare, who is this stranger and why does he smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. So, should I, It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Delta. My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Delta. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the hallway. Every now and then there's a new crop of cool folk, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You weren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yep. I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she's holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath, "One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pet me." I haven't seen her since her lane passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so cute. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha. It's a mask she wears. She seems alright. I'm worried about her too. Is she always so, depressed? Definitely, 100%. Is that the Mothman? On her shirt? Is it? Anyway, how she's doing, and I don't care. Why do you care? She's awful, and as far as I can tell, she openly hates me. So, is she always so, you know, rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind that she is still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they remember, as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly. What? Wait, why did I read that so slow? She was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl for her horrible little cat, or her horrible little cat, since I was middle-aged. Middle-aged? What? Anyway. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying in that spooky old mansion, you must have met Frofro. The Frofro. How does that monster fare? Oh, Gretchen's talking. I didn't even realize. Tabless cat? Unfortunately, yes. I have met Frofro. Yeah, I've met Frofro. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let her pet me, even if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and Frofro have history. I don't care if people discover my quirk of talking to animals. Yeah, I've met Frofro. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will. Anyway, it sounds like you and Frofro have history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? You and Stella maintain a silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time I see that devil, please send her my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat? Biscuits? Your treat? Hell yeah. Sure, why not? I'm not really hungry. It was nice meeting you. I'll be on my... Biscuits? Your treat? Hell yeah. Awesome. Let's go. Oh my, there's so many people here. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air, in contrast with the empty and lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The diner is filled with a comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you, like they just seen Bigfoot. No need to be shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. That's a dude. I can tell he's beard. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a coffee on the table in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip: you can hit the H button on the keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Crazy. Oh my god. Anyway. Anything for you. My name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Why is this an option as you die? Often your boiled peanuts. Oh my god. Order biscuit and coffee. Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. But before you have the chance to respond, you're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Why does she... Hold on. That's wrong button. Why does she get a coffee cup on a little plate, but I just get a mug? It looks like Gretchen's done with her bacon, too. Anyway, funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to stroll around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Sounds like maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you're gonna kill time for the rest of the week? What's it to you? We just met. I don't have to tell you all my plans. Honestly, no clue. I'm not sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. I kinda assume I'd just be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week. Nights? Why not during the day? For my job, and I'd be happy to show you around. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there anything else coming for me? Oh, this is Gretchen. Is there anything else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main annoying course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Huh, you don't have to. What do I look like? A charity case? You don't have to do that. No worries. Hope you enjoy. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. And it nearly crumbles at your touch. A warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. Take a bite and melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended on a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. I've had better. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm glad you liked it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who has been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Crazy. That's crazy. What kind of videos do you do? Cool. What kind of videos do you do? She haunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Delta. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the river runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Did I read it right the first time? Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. What's that supposed to be? What is that? Is that supposed to be someone swimming? Stella pulls out her phone and it shows you a clip of something in the river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara. That must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell it stink from a mile away. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the only one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Oh, Gretchen knew it was a mountain lion. I'm not just gonna be like, Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Anyway. What? Man. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I've been talking to animals, you know. That's such a weird thing to just say out loud. It's like, yeah, Gretchen thinks it was a mountain lion. God, that's not... I don't think you should say that. I don't think I should say that. Man, was getting the talk to animals thing really a bad idea? That's an honest-to-God cryptid there. No way that's a beaver or a dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia. But that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until somebody catches a capybara up here, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had an actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience, and it meant the video did some pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. The skunk ape? I've never heard of the skunk ape. Ew, stinky. Interesting. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, which, while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report from a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing? That depends. Are you gonna be the Gretchen? Against my better judgment? Yeah. It's not like I have anything else going on. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl I just met in the woods unknown at night to chase after dangerous beasts? I'm gonna have to decline. Oh, that would be the... I wish I could do that one. But be like, I'm gonna have to accept. Against my better judgment? Yes. I will follow a girl I just met into the woods at night to chase after a dangerous monster, a dangerous beast. I'm glad it did that. Sounds fun. When you put it that way, it sure does sound like this is a bad idea, but trust me, we'll have a great time. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to ask you wanted to come out in the woods tonight. Somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for the skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man. That sounds awful. Oh my god. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never didn't like the smell of him. Oh, Gretchen. I was like, that's a weird thing to say about somebody. Looks like it's just me and you, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Are you okay? Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm more worried about Reese. He's had a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. I'll just leave it at you reach in your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and a quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it, you think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the diner. Man, we got up here fast. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renowned clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you felt in years. Strangely calm. Strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints a beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Kinda love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet, until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Do you ever hunt Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though. Especially when it came to ghosts. But when I first started doing the solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and the camera, and an old house getting worked up under a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beasts genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. But if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all that's just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? Yeah, that's what I said. Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real. They have absolutely visited Earth, like I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my... Oh, Gretchen. I adore my dad and Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days ever since her parents went away. She's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. I'm not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa. You've gotta meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? Other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one, let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of nests and eating them. Oh my god. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh. Tetanus Lake? Tetanus Lake? That's definitely the weirdest. It's like 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide, pile of old cans and bottles, assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it. So you could barely tell it was there until you stepped in it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up to your shorts if... Huh? Better be up on your short shots. Ah, I can read, guys. If you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that one time back in early high school when Reef fell down a cliff, but he was fine. He had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks, who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hiding hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is the... I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. And I kept Stella company. Just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It looks about an hour to get... It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. But a few tomato juice baths later and I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto Old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? I won't worry about it. Let's move on. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Phew. Sorry for getting spooked, dude. I thought you were Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie. Just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for? Way out here. Skunk Ape? Sorry I asked. And who's this you sucker in the coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Keep your peanuts to yourself. That's crazy. Would you like some boiled peanuts? It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer, but you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Boiled peanuts from your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. Won't be too appreciative of a couple fools with a camera scare away the most sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky. You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your own business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about Chungabungus. Chungabungus. Or what you have it. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week. I can't afford to lose any more. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I told you. Well, Duke, you don't think it? I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions, and they're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky, and of course you won't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. I couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 90s, and even those were iffy. It's true. Though there are mountain lions out here. Sure as sin. They pee in all the best trees. I don't believe you go out here on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some far-fetched fantasy made up by greasers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people have been posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'd eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, and existential dread begins to pull at your chest. Something is waiting for you deeper in the woods. Whatever it is, the four of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever. I don't think this night ends well. How would you know? I I go hunting these woods all the time, night, day, possums, bears. It don't make a difference. Even a mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the integrity of man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, don't even get started again. If your daddy could hear you now, going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want us to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state far. Oh my God, to the state fair to show. State fair. Jesus, I can't read. To show off old Bessie this week. Old Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big old. You can. Oh my God, I can't read. Might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. And if I don't nip this at the bud tonight, you know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I had to put out a video by tomorrow evening. As Stella and Duke both root at themselves and their stubborn instance. The feeling from before gains form and clarity. Something faded has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die tonight. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. Oh man. Let's go, Stella. Oh, we all need to get out of these woods right now, if we don't want somebody to go. If we don't, somebody is going to die tonight. Yeah, sure, why not? Why even try to warn them? Fate is fate. There is no resisting it. You know this. Now what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me? I don't know. It's just a weird feeling I get sometimes. A weird, bad feeling. It's never wrong. Are you trying to say you're psychic or something? Don't count on it. It's just a gut thing. I wouldn't call myself psychic. I wouldn't rule out the possibility if you were. Ah, hush, both of you. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I let y'all go off in the woods to film me a little video. Although I think you freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe you should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets you out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed, and I'll run along home and stay out of trouble. Are we leaving? As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Okay. So if it's fated that one of 4 people are going to die tonight, oh man, I don't know. But that is all the time I have for this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment what you want to see more of on the channel, and subscribe if you are enjoying the videos and are coming back on the regular. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Delta